Knee pain nearly ended my rugby career, but now I haven't had knee pain in years. And one of the reasons for this is because I seeked out people who overcame the challenges that I was facing and did what they did. For example, something like a deep knee bend was something that I felt would be impossible until I found movements that gradually allowed me to access this position easier. I'm now going to show you 3 movements that you can use to overcome your knee issues regardless of where you are on your journey. The first is this knee over toe split squat, where you get your knee comfortable in this deep knee bend position. I couldn't personally go this far when I first started. I need to start somewhere around here, and I'd advise you to do the same. Just perform 2 rounds of 8 reps, only going to a range that's comfortable for you. And I want you to do this every other day, trying to push your knee a little bit further every time you perform this exercise. Within 10 days of doing this, you can expect to go 5 degrees further than you were on day 1. And if you continually do this, you'll get to a point where you can go down all the way. This is exactly what I needed to finally unlock this deep knee bend position and make it more comfortable. Secondly, identify where your knee is at its weakest, because only by knowing where you're at your weakest can you become strong. And when it comes to the knee, it's generally in this position where your knee is asked to handle the full load of your body weight. So I did this Poliquin Step-up and I worked at it until I could do 20 reps on each leg comfortably. And once you can do 20 reps comfortably, you can add something that's about 1 inch in height and then test yourself to do 20 from this new height. As you continue to add inches and challenge yourself to only progress higher, when you can hit 20 reps, you'll have concrete evidence that your knee is becoming stronger in its weakest position. Lastly, one of the main reasons people experience knee issues is because their hip flexors are very tight, because what this does is pull your pelvis more forward, and if your pelvis is more forward, it puts your knee under excess pressure. So this is what I did to reduce the tightness in my hip flexors and take a whole lot of pressure off my knee. I just set up against a platform where I could bring my foot as high as I possibly could up this platform, and I would just hold this stretch for 2 rounds of 30 seconds each time. I did this every day, and each time I did it, I tried to push my foot a little bit further up the surface as my hip flexor loosened. And one good way that you can measure this is by using a marker of some sort, measuring the point where your baby toe is on day 1. Within 10 days, you can expect to bring your foot 4 inches higher than you could on day 1, and it's there you want to mark again, because if you compare the points, you'll notice a 4-inch difference, and this will be concrete evidence that you're loosening out this hip flexor area and addressing a very common cause of knee pain. These are just 3 techniques that I include in my new ebook designed to combat the 5 most common causes of knee pain in adults. And if you want full access to that book, just comment knee below and I'll send it your way.